Hey, welcome back, BurnFit Nation. This is Jared here in the BurnFit studio giving you workout number 3 of our COVID-19 series. We're entitling this one Glorious Glutes to kind of focus in a little more on the lower body half of our for workout. First thing we're going to do is talk about things that you will need today. That will be including a mat, that's it, or soft place to lay on the ground, or a towel, anything that will allow you to be to get on the floor if we're not standing. Probably need about, 5 by 5 from a space perspective, because it doesn't need a lot of space. The only things we'll be doing will be that will require extra movement laterally outside of shoulder width apart. Will be jumping jacks and plank jacks and skaters. So again, all those can be modified to just a lateral movement. So anything again outside of shoulder width or arm length apart, that's pretty much all we need. So that's all we need. So you ready for the warm up? All right, moving into the warm up, what we're going to use into our warm up is going to be 30 seconds for 2 rounds of high knees, butt kicks, and glute bridges. First one, high knees. Starting off, easy, high knee pace. 30 seconds, you got this. Second one is gonna be our butt kicks. So we're gonna be here for a modified version, or picking up the pace a little bit in this motion. So modified, just get a nice little easy butt kick, get warmed up for 30 seconds, or picking up the pace. All right, the third warm-up exercise is gonna be just a normal glute bridge, no weight needed, just both legs squeezing in that core and glutes tight. Just kind of trying to get motion and getting those glutes to warm up and wake up a little bit. So it looks like this. Squeeze in and down. That's it. 30 seconds, regular glute bridge. Squeeze, making sure that the knees are apart. Don't let your knees fold in. Knees are out. And squeeze. 30 seconds, get warmed up. 2 rounds complete. All right, guys, moving right into the workout. You won't need a clock for this one. Again, everything's gonna be on a rep count. Your rest is gonna be after you complete 2 superset exercises. It's gonna be hub and spoke type. So the first exercise is gonna be fire hydrants. We're gonna go 20 each leg. So fire hydrants look like this. We're gonna come in, keeping that core tight, and lift it, and down. Lift, and down. Lift, and down. Side view. So don't have a slumpy arch back. You don't want your arms to be forward to be able to get that leg up. You want to have a flat back, keep that core tight, and lift. 20 each leg. Then immediately after, we're gonna go into our skaters. So again, immediately after you finish the fire hydrants, we're gonna go into our skaters, speed skaters, which is gonna be a lateral movement. You're gonna go from side, like you're skating, on one leg and to the other. So on one leg to the other. One leg to the other. Here, here, here. Now, the modified version of that one is gonna be just taking a deep step. Here, here. Take that pressure off the knees into here, and here, step, and here, step, and here. So that's the modified version. The rep count to these are gonna be 40, 20 each leg. Once you've completed 20 of each leg, then you can rest. All right, guys, the next exercise are gonna be donkey kicks. We're gonna have that same position that we were in the fire hydrant position, and we're gonna take our leg and we're gonna push straight back and up. Straight back and up. Straight back and up. Slight bend in the knee as we're pushing the heel to the ceiling. Side view of that one. We're taking that heel, driving it straight up. So you get a great squeeze in that hamstring and glute as we fire it up. Again, no slump, no big arch in the back. Really want to try to stay nice and tall, squeezing that core tight as we press and press and press. That's it, guys. 20 reps each leg, then immediately going back to the skater. You got this. 20 reps on each leg on the skaters. That's one set down. Once you get all of that, 2 rounds of those complete before you move on to number 2. All right, guys, moving into exercise or set of exercises number 2. It's gonna be the sumo squat, the reverse lunge, and in between the sumo squat and the reverse lunge would be a curtsey lunge. So first exercise is the sumo squat with a 3-second pulse. So we're gonna be deep squat, toes peer out just a little bit, period out just a little bit to give you that range of motion to be able to get down to a deep squat. And we're gonna pulse 3 times. So we're here, 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 20 reps, you got this. After the 20 reps on the sumo squat, you're gonna go immediately into the curtsey lunge. And that is where we take a deep step across behind us, going down into a lunge. Cross our body, down into a lunge. Again, cross our body, down into a lunge. 20 each leg, then you can rest before you jump into the next one. Guys, all right, so moving to the next exercise is gonna be the reverse lunge. And they're gonna be 20 each leg. Just a simple reverse lunge makes it low impact on the knees. If anybody has any knee issues, go as deep as you can, but I'll still challenge yourself with going as deep and under control. So reverse lunge, here, drop step back, and down, back up. Drop step back, down, back up. Drop step back, down, back up. Again, front version or a view of it, drop step back, down, back up. Try not to step behind yourself so your balance isn't kind of off. So give yourself a little bit of a step away from your body and then go down, back up. 20 each leg, and then you move back into the curtsey lunge for 20 reps. There's your rest. 2 rounds, after you go through 2 rounds of both the sumo squat with the pulse, curtsey lunge, then going into the reverse lunge, then a curtsey lunge. That's 1 round. 2 rounds of those, you got this. So the next set of exercises is gonna be what I call the 90-90 raise, where you're gonna be sitting and your legs are in a 90-90 position where I'm 90 degrees here and I'm 90 degrees here. And we're gonna take our hands without using an assistance, and I'll show you the modified version without assistance as you're taking your hands here. And we're gonna press up and squeeze. Really squeeze and fire those glutes as you come up. Back down, up, and squeeze. Back down, up, and squeeze. Back down, up, and squeeze. So the back leg that's here should be firing, and then the other glute should be firing as well as you squeeze both to get back up. Now the modified version to this one would be here, bringing our hands in between our legs and firing as we control up and squeeze. So assistance to come up and squeeze. Assistance with the back hand, squeeze up, come back up, and go back down. Until you get more comfortable and get strong enough where you don't have to use your hands to squeeze back up. Awesome, guys. And so second exercise that will go to this one, the second set of exercises that are gonna go with this one is going to be the plank jack. All right, guys, again, like I said, immediately after the 90-90 raise, we're gonna move into the plank jack, and we're gonna do 40 total. So we can do those a few different ways to be able to make sure we get it to acquire, to modify, to whatever version that you're able to be able to complete. The first set is gonna be in a true plank position, where we're here, squeezing, core tight. Show you that side view of that one. That looks like side view, squeezing here, jack out, 40. Or we're gonna go down into that plank position, keeping that core tight, head neutral, spine, and here. Another modification to this one, where we need to aren't able to be as dynamic as we want on those, we can just do a leg raise. Here, tap, 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 tap. Again, 20 each leg, still gonna total up to be 40. Same can be modified and down into the forms on the ground. here. And down. Got this, guys. Remember, 40 after you get complete the 90-90 and the plank jacks, then you get a chance to rest before you go into the kneeling leg raises. All right, guys, moving on to the kneeling leg raise. Looks similar to a curtsey, but you're gonna be kneeling. You're kind of going from a diagonal motion from here, diagonally crossing the body, and then raising up. Diagonal cross, raising up. Diagonal cross, raising up. The side view, that looks like this. So we're diagonally crossing and raising up. Diagonally crossing, raising up. Keeping that core tight still, letting that leg do all the work. And squeeze. Again, 20 each leg on those, then going back to the plank jacks, 40 total, or any version of the modified version of the plank jack. Again, 2 rounds total before moving on to the next set of exercises. Good job, guys, we're almost done. All right, guys, moving into the last set of exercises that we're gonna do for our glorious glutes. It's gonna be scissors for our core, which is gonna activate that inner thigh as well as the glutes as we motion and work on that range of motion from going out to over. So they're gonna be 20 each leg. You count over and over that's 1. So anytime you go, the reverse leg goes over and under, that's 1. So it looks like this. So we're here, core is tight, keeping that lower back on the ground, tucking the chin, squeezing that glutes, and squeeze, control. 1, 2, 3, 4, until you get to 20. Again, then we're gonna move into the next exercise, which is gonna be a Superman with the leg raise, with a wide leg raise, and I'll show you what that one looks like as well. So guys, moving to the last, the in-between exercises, the Superman, almost kind of a Superman jack, where we're gonna kind of go, arms are gonna be, instead of being straight ahead, we're gonna go out, and legs are gonna be out this way to work that glute. So we're gonna go down, arms are gonna go up, squeeze out. That's 1. Up, squeeze out. Up, squeeze out. Up, squeeze out. We're gonna get that one for a count of 20. 20 of those, and then we go into our last exercise, which is gonna be the flutters. We're almost there, guys. Great job. All right, BurnFit Nation, last exercise through the rotation of the glorious glutes is gonna be flutters. Continuing to work on that core. So we're gonna go back into our backs, keeping that chin tight, and we're gonna squeeze out, keeping that lower back on the ground. Lower back on the ground as we squeeze and we flutter. 6 inches, I think people used to call them. Here, here, here. Every time we go 1, back to this one is 1. So 20 total. You got this. Moving back after that to the Superman jack, and you go 40 or 20 of those, then the workout 2 times around. Workout is complete. All right, BurnFit, that concludes the workout. So again, no equipment needed, all body weight exercises. If you want to really challenge yourself, instead of doing 2 rounds, do 3. Again, it's kind of, your own pace. Kind of, if you only need to do 1 round, if the reps are too much, do 1 round of 20, and if the reps are too much, go to the second round to go down to 15. But really challenge yourself, again, at home. Again, there's nobody to really watch. Again, remember, cheating is lame, so you're not cheating anybody except for yourself when it comes to the reps and the effort that you put in, because again, nobody's really judging you outside of yourself. So really push yourself on the intensity, because the higher the intensity is for you, the quicker the results you're gonna get. Tune in to the next time. Look forward to seeing you. This is Jared signing off from the BurnFit studio. Have a great day. Be blessed.